Hey folks, Dr. Mike here for Renaissance Periodization. This week's weekly tip is about recovery, but it's going to come at you from a real left field angle. So check this out. The tip is do your work first and relax after that. What? Isn't that some shit you learned in kindergarten? Exactly. So, quick little discussion on a big differentiator between children and adults. Children do what they want. Adults do what they have to. Adults can find schedules and ways of being that optimize their lives not in the short term, but in the long term, right? And a part of that, a great way to do it, is to make sure that in any given day or week or month, you try to get as much of your work done first, and then you punt your relaxation, enjoyment, fun times to afterwards. And it is actual really, really good things that it can do for you. It's not just some weird puritanical nonsense from the 1950s. Yeah, see, do your work early, Julio, and you'll be real successful like that CEO over there. Gee whiz, mister. Yeah, I got all sorts of shitty impressions you probably never want to hear again. So if you have lingering work and it's on your mind, and I know a lot of you have been here before, your stress levels will be higher. Like your friends are like, dude, let's go to the beach. And you're like, oh, I have that test I should study. And then you're at the beach because you're an idiot. And you're like, this is so fun. Fucking stupid test is still on my brain. And look, if you can switch off, great. Then you're probably also not studying for your test and you're going to go fucking nowhere in life. So if you give a shit about how your life is going, it's tough to relax when you know you have work still ahead of you, right? Which means not only do you not get your work done, or maybe you get it done later, but it actually just ruins the fun times. So really, even if you say, fuck work, I hate work, I'm not a big career person, if you really like the fun times, you want to do the work first just to make sure the fun times are sort of painted in bright colors for you afterwards. Like, I want to enjoy my fun, so I don't want to have to worry about work. I want to crush that shit early and get rid of it so that I can enjoy fun, super carefree and super relaxed. If you finish your day's work first, then you can relax with much less stress. It makes relaxing fun. It also guarantees you won't procrastinate, which is so fucking sweet because anyone that procrastinates can tell you if they had an off switch for that shit to make them fucking normal, they would turn it on immediately. Well, maybe not immediately. They'd probably procrastinate that shit too. But when they flipped it, it would make their lives much better, even according to them. Here's another cool thing. When you put your work first, usually you get more work done because you procrastinate less, you have more time for it, you're more even keeled for it, and then you slowly over time become more successful and wealthier because you've done more work in anything that you do. Like, yeah, like whatever, I'm going to wave my own flag for a sec. I've been like pretty fucking successful, at least as far as compared to what I thought I was going to amount to when I was in high school and college. And like one of my tricks to success is just like I get my work done first. When I was like, probably 6 or 7 years old, my grandma said, "Zdela gulay smela," which is probably nonsense as far as you can tell. It's Russian. It's like a little nursery rhyme for children. And it's like, once you've done the deed, you can recreate freely. If I told you what it means verbatim, it would make no fucking sense. I almost did. But actually, the term for gulay, the term for kind of relax and do what you want in Russian is the same term as for like walk. So it's zdela. You did the deed or did the task, then you can bravely walk. And it'd be like, what the fuck? So if you Google a shit, it'll just be like, all right, Dr. Mike's an idiot and doesn't really speak Russian. But in any case, what it means is once you've done your task, you can confidently relax and just be yourself without having to worry. And I remembered that. And when I was growing up in high school, I'll make a stupid video about this bullshit personal crap sometime, but I had crazy bad attention deficit disorder. Could never do any work when I was in elementary school, middle school, most of high school. And by the time I got to college, I had more or less most of my shit together. When I was able to do my work first and then relax after, it made my life so much better. It really paved the way for all my success because when I had my work cut out for me, I did it. And then I did it. And then I did it. And all the degrees and all these companies and shit started piling up. And I was like, sweet. But at the end of the day, my life's no different from most people. I just go and do my work first and then I relax after. And it's really just about that simple. If you can do that, you're just happier at the end of the day, which is really super important because you probably want to be happy. I know we're all miserable in our own little ways, but if you get your work done first, then you chill out after. It's just a really good way to do it. It's not, I know it comes off as like super condescending, like, oh, dumbass little kids, you should do your work first, damn it, and stop skateboarding in our park. But it really, like, if you're a little kid that likes skateboarding in parks, if you get your homework done first, skateboarding is a lot more fun and you don't have to worry about some shit. So there's one caveat. Sometimes your schedule fills up with shit that you couldn't plan. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm about to have a lot of fun hanging out with my wife at home, and she's the only person that loves me, and I have no friends. And then Mr. Nick Shaw, CEO of RP, calls me and he's like, Mike, we need an update on this and that product description. And I'm like, God damn it, Mr. Nick Shaw. And I still get it done. It violates my rule of doing work first, but sometimes work crops up on you, and that's totally cool. But to the extent that you're able to control it, which is a lot actually, like if you're a student, you can do your homework first. You don't have to wait on anyone to do your homework in most cases. If you work a regular job, fuck, you actually have a work day. So don't punt your work to the evening. And if you're working at home from Zoom and the new Zoom economy, you can for sure be in charge of almost all your shit and get it all done early. And then once you do that, it's going to fucking make your life better 9 times out of 10. And if it doesn't, I'm really sorry for giving you shitty advice, but let's all thank old, I was going to say Grandma Israel, but that was not her maiden name, Grandma Dribinska, for teaching me that old wisdom. She was a woman full of fucking hate, a deep hatred, World War II Ashkenazi Jew type of hatred, but she had some gems to her. She was a sweet lady. Let's all think about that. Get your work done, motherfuckers, and then watch my stupid ass videos with my lame ass jokes. Peace. See you next week.